Gunmen in northern Syria have abducted two bishops who were travelling from the Turkish border to their diocese in the city of Aleppo. Syrian state media said the Syriac Orthodox and Greek Orthodox archbishops of Aleppo, Yohanna Ibrahim and Paul Yazigi, were seized as they were, quote, carrying out humanitarian work. With me now for more on that story, Shehata from the BBC's Arabic service. How significant is this?
It is significant because first, it's the first time since the uprising in March 2011, Christian leader to be kidnapped. And to confirm that, I interviewed one of the kidnappee, which is Bishop Yohanna Ibrahim, a few days ago, and he told me that kidnapping of religious leaders or Christian leaders in Syria didn't happen, and it would not happen. This is what he told me in an interview a few days ago. And he told me it's different from Iraq, because Iraq, some Christian leaders were beheaded by extremists and some churches were burned and attacked. In Syria, it didn't happen so far, and even there is some churches were targeted, but he said to me, it's randomly, the bomb coming, but was not targeted at churches. So the significance of it, it might open the door if there is something wrong happen to them, because so far kidnapping, that's fine, if they come back safe, and these sources says so far they are safe, they were not hurt. So it might be symbolic, action, movement by these armed groups to put their stand on the situation there in Syria.
Who do you think might be behind it? Surely it would be illogical for the FSA to get involved in this.
There is different analysis that the Free Syrian Army is not controlling the military action on the opposition part. There is something else is known, Nusra Front or Jabhat al-Nusra, which its leaders, Mohammed al-Julani, made his allegiance to Ayman al-Zawahiri, of Al-Qaeda, the leader of Al-Qaeda a few days ago. And it has similar ideology for Al-Qaeda. So the whole analysis about his views, which more or less was against what the Jabhat al-Nusra, and he said to me that they are different, they are not from Syria, and he's not accepting using any weapons or violence. It might be FCA, it might be Jabhat al-Nusra, or it might be the regime. It's all open to speculations because no one knows yet, but it's an armed forces kidnapped him and the Bishop Paul Yazigi, and they killed his driver, but they are safe. So the significance of it, if something wrong happen to them, it might open the scenario of Iraq after the fall of Saddam Hussein. And this is the danger of it, because the Christians are main part of the Syrian society, and he told me and confirmed it, Christians shouldn't leave the country because they are part and they are citizen of Syria, so they shouldn't. And he didn't encourage people, even with the worst scenario, with the violence and killing, even third of the Christian Aleppo fled, and there is 10,000 Armenians fled the country, but he encouraged people through his sermon and through his speeches to stay, because the Christians are part of the Syria, and Syria will get over this crisis. So he's optimistic, and he is helping people, and he was in a humanitarian mission, so he's doing very well there, and I hope that there is nothing wrong happen to him and the Bishop Paul Yazigi.
That's the key thing. Saeed, many thanks.